Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from my introduction, I have so much motivation to offer you guys in today's video. We'll be doing some chores outside and inside the house today. I just love to rise and shine early on a Saturday morning, make a to-do list, and get after it. And that's exactly what I did in today's video. Okay, my friends, get your to-do list so you can start checking off chores with me. Or put your feet up, grab a snack, and let's get after it. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. Alright, before I even get dressed for the day, I'm going to stop and water my plants here on the deck. It's been so hot and humid here in Texas lately, and as you can see from my rain bucket, we've hardly had any rain. So instead of using rainwater today, I'm having to use water out of the faucet in order to water my plants, which is fine. However, I do prefer rainwater. Some of you may say I'm a little crazy, but I do feel like my plants do so much better when I'm allowed to use rainwater instead of water from the faucet. And friends, did y'all see all of those weeds that were growing up around my little stepping stones? I just had all of the weeds out of there about 2 weeks ago. And I thought those were little mimosa trees, but Charlotte told me that was not mimosa trees. So it's some kind of wild little sprig that grows so quickly around here. So I'm going to have to take some time and weed that once again. Okay, so I'm going to take my favorite watering can from the Pioneer Woman line and get all of these plants watered back here. I've got my white fluffy robe on. I love to get out here kind of early before the sun rises, or I guess before the sun gets too hot or too high in the sky, and to get these watered real quickly. So let's get this done. This is my first chore of the day. I believe the first day of summer was like June 21st. Don't hold me to that though. But man, it's felt like summer around here for some time now. How's the weather where you live? Has it been rainy where you live? If so, I'd love it if you would send down some rain my way. We haven't had a good rain in some time now. I tell ya, I'd rather have lots of rain than hot and humid days, which is what we've had here lately. I say this a lot on my channel on how being outside is so therapeutic to me. I just love being outside. I love getting up early in the mornings and doing what I call piddling in the yard, picking up trash, checking on my bird feeders, deadheading my plants and getting all the dead leaves off, just walking around early in the mornings or late in the afternoons, just really enjoying being outside. And Derek will come looking for me every now and then and say, "What are you doing?" And I just usually have to say, "Just piddling." Can anyone relate to that? Can you guys see the stick-looking plant with a few leaves on it? And this was given to me from our neighbors. They went to Hawaii on vacation and brought this back to me. I so meant to keep the package it came in, but when I was doing this voiceover, I just couldn't find it. I wanted to show you guys what it was going to look like and the name of it. So I can't tell you what it's called, but boy, am I happy that it's actually doing something. At first, when I went to plant this in the pot, Derek was like, "Are you planting a stick?" It was pretty funny at the time. So I was very excited to show him that my stick was budding. I sent a picture to Lexi and was like, "If you can grow a stick, then you pretty much can say that you definitely have a green thumb." Alright, the last thing I'll do before I go inside and get dressed for the day is to soak my fern. Ferns love to be watered from the bottom, and I would normally just sit this fern in my rain bucket, but we all know it's empty today, so I'll add some water to this bucket and just let my ferns soak for a couple of hours. And now that I've got all my plants watered, let's move inside. We'll move back outside in just a little bit, but for now, let's get some inside chores done. And my first chore is going to be to get some dinner in the crock pot. All the kids and the grandkids are supposed to come over later this afternoon for just a quick visit, so I am going to start dinner real quickly so that it'll be ready for tonight's dinner. And all I'm going to do is take this family pack of pork chops. We like the ones that have the bone in them, and I'll put half in the crock pot, and then the other half I'll put in a freezer bag and put those in the freezer. Okay, so now that all of our pork chops are in the crock pot, let's do our concoction that I'm going to pour over the pork chops. It's so simple. All it is a can of cream of mushroom soup. I'll take the can and fill it up with water and mix in the water, and then I'll add some salt and pepper. I don't really measure, guys. I actually take the lid off so I can kind of manage it a little bit better, but I don't really do any measuring here. And then I'll add some Tony's seasoning, and then once you get your seasoning in there, and then once you get your can of water in there, you're just going to mix it up real well, and then that is the sauce that you pour over your pork chops. This is the easiest recipe. It is so yummy, and these pork chops will just fall apart when they're ready. Okay, now that I've got my mixture all together, all I'm going to do is pour over these pork chops, making sure that some liquid gets on each pork chop. And I'm going to cook this for 5 hours, and let me tell you, it is absolutely delicious. Those pork chops will just fall apart, and then I usually serve them over rice or cauliflower rice, and it is a great, easy dinner. Okay, so now that dinner is cooking in the crock pot, I'm going to real quickly fill up also my cake stand before the grandkids come and get these yummy cupcakes in my cake stand. Derek picked these up from Sam's, and let me tell you, they were out of this world good. Alright, now let's tackle these dishes, and besides my caraway pans, I'm definitely not hand washing any dishes today. I'll be using my handy dandy dishwasher. In my last Sunday reset, I had hand washed my dishes because I didn't really have enough for a full load. Today, I definitely have enough for a full load. You guys surprised me last week when we were discussing dishwashers in the comment section. There are a lot of you out there that don't have dishwashers. Some of you have dishwashers but don't really use them. And then I even had a friend say that her and her husband bought an older Victorian home, I believe, and remodeled it. And because adding a dishwasher would have messed up the flow of the aesthetic of her kitchen, she chose not to add a dishwasher. And I was like, wow, now that's sacrifice. Okay, guys, I was surely a woman on a mission today. I had so many things that I really needed to get done, and I was determined to get them done so I could just rest and edit come Sunday. Plus, with all the kids and grandkids coming over to visit later, and since Lanny J is now crawling, oh my goodness, that is so crazy to even say that, but I feel the need to keep my floors as clean as possible. So I did mop the kitchen floors today. However, I didn't film that. This video was already getting so long, but I will get these floors mopped today before Lainey shows up. I'll be showing you guys a new cleaning gadget that was sent to me by Procentic in a few weeks. I've never had one of those vacuums that vacuums and mops at the same time. Well, now I do, and I'm so excited to use it. So be sure to have that bell notification button hit, because that allows YouTube to notify you the moment that I'll upload a video. And if you don't have one of these machines, I'm not even sure what it's called, I don't have it in front of me right now, but if you don't have one of those floor cleaners that vacuums and mops at the same time and are interested, be sure to have your bell notification button hit so that you will not miss that video. I am so excited to use it, and I'm so excited to let you guys know what I think about it. So what I've seen of others that use it, they use them all the time and they love them. So I worry about putting too much water on my wood floors, but from what I've seen in other videos, they do not do that, and it sucks the water up really well and doesn't leave a big residue on the floor. So I am super duper excited to use that new gadget that I've gotten. So be sure to hit that bell notification, guys, if you haven't done that already. And have you noticed that I've stopped posting on Wednesdays, I think since December. I have tried to post on Wednesdays and Sundays, but y'all, since I work at a full-time job outside of the house, I have really just been killing myself trying to get a Wednesday and Sunday video. Now, it has grown my channel a lot, but I've had to slow down just a little and just start doing it on Sundays again. So hopefully, getting closer to Christmas, I'll start picking that up. But for now, I'm just going to have a video on Sunday. Now, we're going to add a few touches. If you've missed my last two videos, I've done some Pioneer Woman decorating here in the house, some of my coffee bar, some of my open shelving, and I wanted to add a little touch of Pioneer Woman here by the sink. And then I also wanted to add just a little bit more color over on my coffee bar area. So I was trying to find some new tea towels from Walmart in the Pioneer line, but I haven't had time to go in and find any. So I'm just going to use this little pot holder here, and I do think it adds a little bit more pop of color over here in my coffee bar area. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you how I put my rechargeable light bulb into this light and what a difference this lamp will make. In my last kitchen video, I showed you guys where I added a new lamp over here in this corner, and there's no plug there. So I was talking about using a rechargeable light bulb here and totally forgot to show you guys. And I had a couple of friends mention that they wanted to see what it looks like. So here we go. I'm going to add this little rechargeable light bulb here in the corner. The only thing I was kind of unhappy about is look how it kind of shows the top of it. You can kind of see the top of the light bulb. So the light bulbs are kind of big, but I do think it looks so good over here in this corner. I'll link these below in the description box. Okay, I'm really not happy that you can see the top of that light bulb, so I'm going to try to find a smaller rechargeable light bulb and let you guys know later if I can find one. Okay, real quickly, we have got so much done now. We've got the flowers watered, we've got supper in the crock pot, we've got the dishes done. So I'm going to take a second and get my bath rugs washed. I've told you guys this before that pretty much every weekend I take the time to wash my bath rugs. I just don't like them dirty or wet, and so I like clean come Monday. So I'll take the time to put those in the washing machine, and then we're going to move into the den, and then I'm going to show you guys that I have been super lazy this week by not taking care of the number one chore that I need to do so that I don't get behind on my housework, and that is folding clothes. Oh my goodness, guys, that is just cleaning the restrooms and folding clothes are just two chores I do not enjoy. However, when I let myself get behind and really need to clean a lot, here I'm just searching for my bed sheets. I've only got one in here, the other one's in the dryer, but that's what I'm doing here. I'm going through the clothes looking for my other sheet, but it's in the dryer. Let's see, what was I saying? When I get behind and don't do my one load of clothes each day, I get so far behind. While I'm folding today, we're going to put on Fearfully Created. I love to watch Marina. She is just so fun. Her and her family are I just love to watch her channel. I don't know why, but I'm addicted to her. So I'm going to make it a little entertaining while I'm folding clothes today, and we're going to watch Marina on the television. And again, her channel is called Fearfully Created, and if you haven't checked her out before, guys, go over and watch her. She is wonderful. Okay, I'm going to speed this up for you guys because I know watching someone fold clothes sometimes can be rather boring, or it can be rather encouraging. I've got, I think, 3 loads of clothes here to fold and put up. So if you're staring at a load of clothes right now that you need to fold and put up, go ahead, put this video up on your television, your iPhone, whatever you watch your YouTube channels on, and let me give you a lot of laundry motivation.
Well, the morning came. Said it will. You said the bad will go away, but I'm feeling it still. I think I need to get out of this bed and go out for a walk to clear my head. I suppose that I'll be better off alone. We'll be just fine on my own. Used to call you home, but now I'm just a dressed unknown. Just throw
This is normally where I fold clothes. I just leave the clothes here on the couch. I put something on TV, grab me a snack, or here this morning I've got coffee. But this is mainly where I sit and fold clothes. Tell me in the comment section, where do you fold clothes at? Do you put them on your bed? Do you put them on a couch? Are you one that just immediately when they come out of the dryer, you stand by the dryer, fold them, and then put them up? I'd love to know that. I am getting ready to do a laundry room makeover. Finally, I know exactly now what I want to do to my laundry. It's really long and narrow. I don't show it that much, but I'm so ready to really spruce that area up. I have someone coming to paint the utility room while I'm on vacation. I may hang up like some beadboard. I'm going to hopefully have a folding table. I think I might get another pantry to go in there besides the white one that I have. So I'm very excited, guys, to hopefully get that laundry room makeover done while I'm on vacation. So wish me luck on that.
The more I think about it, the more I'm getting sure about it. So hear me through, I'm done with you. I suppose that I'll be better off alone. We'll be just fine on my own.
Okay, now that we've got everything finally folded up, let's start putting stuff up. Did anyone notice that all of my towels, all of my wash rags, all of my hand towels are all white? I have done that for several years, probably since all the kids got out of the house. I just find it easier just to have all white stuff in the bathroom. If I have pretty colored towels or anything like that, I always seem to mess them up somehow in the washing machine. So I have just for several years now just used everything white. I try not to bleach them too much because it does kind of wear them out, but I do love bleaching stuff for the bathroom. So my bath rugs, if you've noticed, are white, and so are all of my towels. So I'll show you here in a second what my linen closet looks like. I try to keep it pretty organized. So now let's put up the dish rags real fast, and then we're going to move into the master bathroom.
Anymore, 'cause I don't live there anymore. No, I don't live there anymore.
Okay, I'm going to show you a few clips of me putting up all my towels, my wash rags, my hand towels, just so you can kind of see the organization I have here. About a year ago, maybe two, I added these baskets. One basket holds my wash rags, and one basket holds my hand towels. I finally have Derek trained when he puts up clothes, which basket goes where, or where things go in here, and then I just add my towels. And I just love this look of everything white is so aesthetically pleasing, and because I really love the way this looks when it's all put together, I really try to fold everything correctly and just put everything up neat and tidy. This is a little stool that was my great Aunt Dot's, and it was a dark stain, and I took that Easy Off oven cleaner, sprayed it on there, and got all of that dark stain off of it, and I think it looks so pretty. I also did my end tables that way, and I just love those. So I did this off camera. I didn't film that, but it was very easy. You just spray that oven cleaner on there, let it sit for, I think I had to let it sit for like 30 minutes, and then I just took a water hose and sprayed it off. I do need to go back and put some polyurethane on it, but I haven't done that yet. But for now, I'm just going to add it back into the living room. Okay, now we're going to real quickly just make the bed up real fast. I'm going to shake the sheets out and get the bed made. This is a Saturday, and I've told you guys thousands of times before, I am usually not a bed maker during the week because I work an outside job, 8 to 5, or a job outside the house. Making my bed has just never really been that important to me. But on the weekends, I do try to get in here and make up the bed completely, like throw pillows and all. Usually what I do during the week, y'all, before I leave, I just take all the blankets or the comforter and the top sheet, and I just pull it all back toward the end of the bed. And I kind of call that airing out my bed. That might be a way that I make an excuse for me being lazy, not making my bed. But again, it's just not important to me to make my bed every day of the week. But on the weekends, I do try to make it up so it's nice and pretty in the bedroom. Okay, now that the bed is made, I'm going to start my Scentsy. My rug should be dry by now, so we will put my bath rugs back in both of the bathrooms, and that will complete all the chores that I needed to get ready today inside the house. So excited to get everything done that I had on my to-do list today. Then we're going to quickly move back outside, and I picked up a new item from the Pioneer Woman collection. Imagine that. I've been eyeing this sweet little plant stand for some time now, so we'll move outside and we'll get that plant stand put together and put out on the porch. I tell you, there's just nothing better than getting all of your chores done early on Saturday morning so that you've got the rest of the weekend to enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to get a hat on and we're going to move back outside, and I'm going to show you guys this beautiful plant stand that I got to go on the front porch. I thought that I showed you guys a picture of the box before I opened it up, but I didn't have any footage of that. But you'll see in a second when I go to put it together how pretty it is. It's got that turquoise green that I love. And so I thought I might put it on the back deck, but I think it's going to add the perfect pop of color to the front porch. Look how pretty it is, guys. Oh my goodness, that floral print is absolutely beautiful. So like I said, I've been eyeing this for some time now, and I'm so glad that I finally picked it up. So let's get everything unboxed and then we'll start putting it together. I thought it was going to be a little bit taller than what it ended up being. It is a little short, so it's not going to go perfectly in the spot that I was going to put it in, but I will still make it work here in just a second. You'll see, but it was a little shorter than I thought it was going to be. Also, Jay and Laney show up by the time that I'm putting this together, so you'll see me in just a second. I'm just talking up a storm, and I'm talking to Jay and Laney, so just let you guys know that I'm not talking to myself. Okay, so let's quickly get this together, and then let's move to the front porch. Okay, now that we've got the plant stand put together, it really wasn't that hard to assemble, thank goodness, because I'm really not good at reading instructions, but it was pretty easy. Let's move to the front porch and see where we're going to put this plant stand. So I'll sweep off the front porch real quickly. I'm still loving my patriotic decor here on the front porch. I like to leave it up to a little bit after July 4th. If you've missed that video where I decorated the front porch and the back porch, it's got JD in it, my grandson. He helped me decorate it. It's the cutest little video. I'll link it below in the description box. But we are so ready for the 4th of July. Vacation's going to be that week for me, and I'm hoping to get a lot of stuff done on my vacation. So real quickly, we're going to sweep off the porch, and then we'll add my little plant stand in here, right here by the front door. Okay, here's where I wanted this little stand to be just a little bit taller. I really wanted it to be taller than my hydrangea so I could have it tucked over into that corner, but as you can see, it's not. So I'm just going to kind of pull it around to the front of the hydrangea, and I think it works out well there, but I preferred it to be in this back corner. But eventually I'll put that hydrangea in the ground and plant it in my flower bed, and then we'll change it up some. But for now, I'm just going to put it right here by the front door because it adds such great color and it goes so well with a sweet little watering can. And speaking of my hydrangeas, aren't they just gorgeous? Did you see the one on the back deck also? They are just beautiful. I got them again from my friend Charlotte's, and I have just done so well with them. That's the first time to actually have them. Y'all, this cute little Jew plant, isn't it adorable? It's really great when you have a really good friend that's your neighbor and has plants at their trade days. Early this morning, when I knew I was going to be decorating with my plant stand, I needed one more plant for my front porch. I called down to Charlotte's, and of course she had the perfect little plant for me, so ran down and got it. And she had these cute little I guess they're called stakes that go inside your plant. Aren't they precious? They're metal, and I think this yellow looked really good with my Pioneer Woman stuff. And y'all, isn't this little bird just adorable? I have a great friend named Fran. She lives in my hometown. I've known her forever. And she's also a great supporter here on my channel. Hello, Fran. If you're watching today, I'm sure you are. One day she just kind of messaged me and said, I've left you a little special gift on your front porch. And this is what she left. She just stuck it in one of my plants. It wasn't that so thoughtful. I've lived in my little hometown my whole life, and my parents went to school here. Me and my siblings went to school here, and then my children went to school here. So lots of great memories here in this little town. And so between Charlotte and Fran, my front porch looks so, so cute. Okay, now that I've got the front porch all neat and tidy, let's move back to the back and let's get our fern hung back up. It's pretty much drank all the water that was in that pot. So I like to kind of switch it around, turn it around, and put it in a different direction when I go to hang it back up. And my last chore of the day, guys, is going to be to clean out the pool. I had a company reach out to me called Gardasil, and they were asking if I could demonstrate the next time I clean my pool, their pool cleaning kit. And you'll see my pool cleaning kit in just a second, and mine's pretty pathetic. So when I saw how large and how sturdy that theirs were and what all came with it, I said, yes, please send it to me. And the next time I clean my pool, I will show it to my friends on my YouTube channel. So here we go. It is so great. I've never had a skimmer before, where you skim across the pool to get the stuff off the very top of it, because some of the stuff in your pool is very, very fine, and the net that we use doesn't always get everything. So I was very excited. This is going to come with a long brush that's really going to cover a lot of space, which is wonderful. The little brush I have now is very short, so it doesn't cover much space. And this is the skimmer, which I'm so happy to use because, like I said, I've never had one of those before. And then here's the net. So it's very simple. I just pop off that net, and then you'll see in a second I just pop on the skimmer. So I was very glad that it was so easy to take one part off and put another part on. Okay, so I'm going to real quickly show you what my net looks like and what my little brush looks like. As you can see, those just come from Academy. They're very inexpensive. I've just never invested in a really good pool cleaning set. Y'all, did y'all see that red wasp tried to get me? Oh my goodness. Anyway, so mine are pretty sad, but so that's why I'm so excited to use these really good pool cleaning tools on the pool. As you can see, it's not that dirty. It's very clear. Derek does such a good job keeping the water clear. However, you can see the debris and some leaves that fall to the bottom. So I usually get in the pool, guys, to clean it, but for video purposes, you did not want to see me in a bathing suit. So I am just going to show you guys from the outside of the pool how I kind of maintain and clean the pool. So all I did was take take my existing pole that I already had and took off the other net and slipped this net on, and it has a little washer that just tightens up. And so first we're going to use the skimmer, and you'll see here in a second that just a few swipes that I did over the pole, it picked up a lot of little particles. And for anyone else out there that owns an above ground pool or in-ground pool, you guys know those little bitty particles are so hard to get out of your pool. So I thought this little skimmer did a really good job. Like I said, just the few strokes that I did. Okay friends, I'm going to show you just a little bit more of me cleaning this pool, and then I'm going to show you some glorious after shots when the pool is good and clean, and then I'm going to sit on the back deck and drink a cold drink and enjoy the afternoon. I'll have a link below to this pool cleaning set if you happen to be interested. You can click on that link, it'll take you right to it. You can order your own. Thank you so much for spending your precious time with me today. I hope I encouraged you to get some chores done. I got a ton of chores done today, and I'm so thankful. I sure hope you enjoyed this Sunday reset. If you happen to be new, I would love it if you would leave maybe your name or where you're from in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. I also have an Instagram account. You can find me at Instagram at Robin Lane Lowe. Thanks again, friends, for sticking it out to the end. I appreciate you all. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Bye.